Rallied across the country this weekend to honor the life of George Floyd ahead of tomorrow's one-year anniversary of his murder by a Minneapolis police officer. Members of the Floyd family led marches through Houston, Brooklyn, and Minneapolis yesterday, and more events are expected tomorrow. ABC's Alex Prochet is live from George Floyd Square this morning. And Alex, what are things like there right now?
Hey, Diane, good morning to you. So we got out here probably about an hour ago, and I can tell you that just to orient you, we're at the corner of this church parking lot, which behind me is at Cup Foods. The gas station is right to my right here. When we pulled up, there was a makeshift church ceremony. Things were pretty peaceful. It was very chill. But very quickly, you're reminded that this is an autonomous zone, and everything from traffic enforcement to even road repairs are being handled by the community here. There's a gentleman who's actually been going around patching potholes in the street, which is something that was not happening this time last year. So it's definitely a different tone from when we were here this time last year. But overall, this morning and leading into tomorrow, it's been pretty quiet.
And Alex, I know you were also there covering the Derek Chauvin trial. What's the area been like since the trial ended and Chauvin was convicted?
Well, look, so obviously whenever that verdict was read out, there was a sense of achievement, a sense of I don't want to say relief, but some sort of accomplishment for all the rallies and all the things that the folks here have been protesting and advocating for. But I will say that there is still very much a focus from the community here on some federal sense of national police reform, and that obviously is something that hasn't happened yet. And so I think while there is a calm demeanor here, certainly some of the other activities that we've seen over the weekend, both here and elsewhere in the country, and then certainly some of the things that we'll see on later today and then also into tomorrow, we'll be pushing again for that national legislation.
And Alex, tomorrow marks that 1 year since George Floyd's death, but we already saw events there over the weekend. So what's planned for today?
Well, so Diane, this is day 2 of 3 of programming. We know that there are a couple of panels that are scheduled for later today. The mother of Eric Garner, Gwen Carr, also Sabrina Fulton, Trayvon Martin's mother, and the parents of Dante Wright will be participating with those as well. And then later this evening, there is a rally and a march press conference scheduled in St. Paul with the girlfriend of George Floyd.
And Alex, President Biden is also set to host some members of Floyd's family at the White House tomorrow. His goal was to have a police reform bill passed by tomorrow as well. What's the status on that bill?
Well, so Diane, that was obviously President Biden's goal, but Democratic lawmakers have already signaled that they don't think they're going to meet this deadline of having legislation on his desk by tomorrow. I can tell you that Congresswoman Karen Bass is optimistic, but she has said that a bipartisan bill will be available soon, but it's not going to be tomorrow. Now, we know that House Dems passed the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act in March. It, among other things, ends no-knock warrants, bans chokeholds, creates a national registry for police misconduct, and also looks to end qualified immunity. But that last point is something that a lot of Republicans have taken issue with. Now, they proposed a bill of their own, but Democrats have said that doesn't go far enough. But I think when we look at the overall impact of these protests surrounding George Floyd, Breonna Taylor last year, here's a marker. At the federal, so things are being worked out at the federal level, but if you look at the overall impact, data from the National Conference of State Legislatures shows at least 82 bills that have been enacted across 22 states that deal with police reforms and also transparency. So that is definitely something to be looked at in the totality of these marches and rallies over the last year.
All right, Alex Prochet live from George Floyd Square. Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.